Hello and welcome to episode 14 of
The Complete Charting Guide.
So you might have noticed that the last two videos, including this one, have not been uploaded on a regular schedule. That's because there's no more schedule. End of announcements. There is no recommended content for this video. So, quick and dirty explanation. If you place down a blue flag, which you can find in global mode here, you will see this box, and you have three options: phrase start, phrase end, lyric. You have a bunch of other stuff. We don't care about those. We just care about these three. So if you want to start a lyrical phrase, you do phrase start. Then you place down a lyric, and then it'll put this lyric tag. You put a space, and you type whatever syllable you want. So let's say this says hello right here. So I'll place down two lyric flags. The first one is going to say heh. The second one's going to say low. Heh. Low. But since we want these to be the same word, you have to add a dash at the end of this, and that will connect this word to this. Otherwise, there'll be a space in between them. So like if you say hello, you, then there's going to be a space between low and you. Then after that, we do phrase end, and there it is. Phrase start, hello, you, phrase end. So let's go look at what that looks like in Clone Hero. Alright, it's me in the future. I will be doing a voiceover. So you see the phrase start. As soon as that passes, the lyric bar pops up. And then for each syllable that's in the lyric, it will highlight that word. And the words are already all up there if it's in the phrase. And then at the end, there's a phrase end. And it goes away and goes into the next phrase. Also, if you want an actual dash in the lyrics, because you can't use the normal dash in Moonscraper, otherwise it will just connect the two words, you put down an equal sign, and that is going to connect the words together with a dash. Anyway, this is a pretty simple and straightforward method. Phrase start, put down your lyric, type it in, then you put phrase end. But this takes a really, really long time. So we don't want to spend 20 minutes on each song just doing lyrics because it's boring and it's not fun to do. Lucky for us, there are two much faster ways to do lyrics. You have the built-in Moonscraper lyric editor and an external program called lyricadder. Before I go into more detail about these programs, first of all, you're going to want to set up your lyrics before you start. So what I like to do is just open up Notes, which is just basically a .txt document. Oh no, it's on my other monitor. Wait, I can see part of it. There it is. Hello. It is, blinding. Let me make it smaller so less of your screen is a blind. For 99% of songs, you can look up the lyrics on the internet and you'll be able to find it. For the 1% of songs that don't have lyrics easily available, I would check maybe Bandcamp or Spotify or whatever to see if they have lyrics on there. If it's still not there, maybe check YouTube, see if it's in the comments section someone placed it. And if all else fails, you can email the artist and say, hey, do you have lyrics? I'd like them, and maybe they'll send it to you if they're nice. Or you can just figure it out by yourself. So let's say the song I'm doing is called Marigold by Periphery. Periphery lyrics. There it is. There's all the lyrics. So you just go wah, wah, wah. Copy, close that, paste it in. Now you've got the lyrics. Now, I'm not going to do that song. The song I'm doing, I have to do it manually. And since I already wrote the song, I know it. But if maybe if you listen to it, you're like, oh, these are what the lyrics are. It's like, hello, humankind. Do anything we say. Never disobey. To commit suicide. Programmed by your design. So the first word of each line, you would like it to be capitalized, even if it's part of the same sentence. So like, programmed by your design is one sentence. But since it's a new line, this B is going to be uppercase as well. You don't want to put any punctuation, no periods, unless it's a question mark. You can also do commas. So now that we have our lyrics and they're all in here correctly, what you need to do is you need to put the dashes in between each syllable so it knows where to separate each word. Hello, humankind. Do anything we say, never disobey, commit suicide, program by your design. There it is. So now this is done. You can just save it to desktop or wherever. Oh, something else I need to mention is some words you actually have to listen to the song because there's two possible ways of pronouncing it. So memories is a good example of this. You can do memories, my memories, or you can do memories, my memories. So there's different ways, different amount of syllables it could be. So you should be listening to this song as you do this, but I already know it, so I'm not going to waste your time. And we are ready to load it into our program. So first, I'm going to show you how it should look like if you're just doing it manually. Alright, so there's hello humankind. I'll just do the first line with this. So I want the phrase start to be before, so we'll do it maybe right here. Lyric. Hello. Human. Right here. Oops, put lyric. Human. Kind. Now when you're putting phrase end down, you want it to be at the end of the actual syllables. Like if I put it right here, the lyric bar is just going to disappear and the word will still be there and it's weird. So you put it at the very end of the word. But if we want to do Moonscraper editor, you're just going to go to tools, lyric editor. Now you have this box, you go to edit lyrics, then copy and paste everything you have, and boom, paste. Submit. Now they're all in here. You're just going to play the song and then hit enter every time there's a syllable. Hello, humankind. Do anything we say. Never disobey. To commit suicide. Programmed by your design. And that's it. Now you have all your flags and all your phrase starts and phrase ends. But so you can see what's happened is a lot of them are correct, but some of them are not correct. Like right here, I messed up. So what you do is after you do all that, you just listen to it again. This one's wrong, put it there. Maybe you want the phrase start to be earlier, put it there. Maybe phrase end needs to be here. And you use like this. This needs to be farther. This needs to be farther. This needs to be farther. So you can see I did a really good job of placing out the lyrics there. But a lot of the times, especially when you're doing, 3 minutes straight of lyrics, there's going to be a lot of spots that are all off. And now we'll show you how lyricadder works. First of all, you got to download lyricadder, which you can find the link to their server in the charting discussion pins. So what you're going to do is you place down the phrase starts and phrase ends. And you also place down a default flag every spot you want there to be a syllable. And phrase end. Phrase start. No, it needs to be phrase start here. Phrase start. Okay, and we're back. So now I've got all the default flags down, phrase starts and phrase ends. So now that these are all down, all I have to do is open up lyricadder. So here's the lyricadder. You want to click on lyric input, choose the file you want, which is your chart. So I'll go to desktop, find it. It's called humankind. Here it is. Now I'm going to copy and paste the text in there. And it is correct. So if you have something wrong in here like this, now it's going to say there's a red. So what it's saying is that there is 6 syllables in this line to commit suicide, but I only have 5, so it's giving me an error. So that can be fixed manually, or it could be you placed the flags wrong, or sometimes you place the phrase starts and phrase ends wrong. So once all that is in there, you can see, right, it's all just default flags right now. I click write new chart. I said click write new chart. Write new chart. Write new chart. That's not good. We'll be right back. So welcome back. I couldn't get it to work, so just imagine these were all filled. That's what it's supposed to do. I probably have to reinstall my thing. It's probably broken. I don't know. But anyway, you do that and it just fills all these and then they all work and everyone's happy and we all sing and hold hands and dance in a circle. Anyway, and something else I was going to mention, if you're doing these editors, instead of placing down all the flags again, like over here, it's the exact same chorus. You could just copy and paste all the lyric flags from here, copy them, paste them up here. And that's about it for lyrics. Anyway, here's a video of me having this sped up footage of me testing all these at the same time. You can see lyricadder is working here, so I don't know why it wasn't during the video. So I've got Moonscraper editor on the top left. I'm already done placing all the lyrics, it looks like, and I'm just going through. Manual, I'm like still on the very first part of the song. Lyricadder with mistakes on the bottom left, where I made some mistakes near the end. It took me an extra like 2 minutes. So bottom right, lyricadder no mistakes. I cut those out, gave me a faster time. You know, you got to be fair to them all. Because with Moonscraper editor, I didn't make any mistakes. To be fair, I put another one with no mistakes down there. Plus, it's easier to fit 4 things on the screen than 3. 3, you just have a bunch of black space. So, yeah, Moonscraper editor already finished very quickly. We've got lyricadder no mistakes. I'm just checking it right now, making sure it's all right. There it is, 10:06. That's only like 2 minutes shorter than Moonscraper editor. Lyricadder with mistakes, looks like I just fixed the mistake. And we already know the time is 12:31. There it is. And manual is just gonna be trudging along, just absolutely taking thousands of years. And these are all in the same song, by the way, the exact same lyrics, so these are all completely fair. And yep, still going. Yeah, that's manual for you. It really takes a very, very long time. There it is, 16:59. Anyway, the main takeaway from this is that if you choose to use the Moonscraper editor or you want to use lyricadder, whichever one you think you like more, they're basically the same speed once you're good at them. That's it for basic lyrics. There's more to it if you want these kinds of crazy videos I'm going to put here. But that's all for another video. Next time I'll go over how to set up the metadata for your chart. So until then, happy charting.